Hello everyone, welcome to this YouTube session, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the state of Victoria that has opened up its migration program for the year 23-24. Yes, the much awaited Victoria has opened up the nominations for subclass 190 and for subclass 491. So why is Victoria so important for everyone? Okay, the singular reason being that Victoria is that one state that accommodates all the occupations that are listed on the eligible skilled occupation lists, which means all the occupations on the MLTSSL, the STSL, as well as the ROL. So just about all the occupations that you can see on the DHA website, which are eligible for skilled migration to Australia, will find its way on the Victorian list of eligible occupations, that being one. Now, the criteria for nomination has been the same for offshore applicants. That is, only 65 points are required in order to be eligible, and 6 bands in each section, that is competent level English is required. And like last time, there is no requirement for additional work experience. So what that essentially means is that somebody who has got a positive skills assessment from a certain body but has not been awarded any points for claiming work experience, or let's say has the deemed date has stated that you can only claim like 5 months of experience or 1 year of experience or 2 years of experience, which obviously leads to 0 points for work experience, is also eligible to apply for a Victoria nomination. Now, like last year, the process remains the same. You first lodge an expression of interest with the skill select system, and following that you lodge a registration of interest on the Victorian migration website. That is, you lodge an ROI. Now, I'd like to specify here that I've been getting a lot of questions from my clients because obviously people have been reading a lot of information available on the internet, and they have been asking me that whether they need to lodge a new ROI. Now, I do understand there are some websites, some consultants who've written on the websites that you do need to lodge a new ROI in order to be considered by the state of Victoria. But I'd like to clarify that that is not true. Those who've already lodged the ROI for Victoria will be carried forward, and you do not need to lodge a new ROI unless there has been a substantial change in your point system and your circumstances. So in that situation, obviously the ROIs within the Victoria website cannot be updated. The EOIs can be updated, but the ROI that is lodged with the Victoria cannot be updated. So your ROI has to be withdrawn and a new ROI has to be lodged. However, those who do not have any change in their circumstances do not need to lodge a new ROI, and they are good to go with the ROIs that are already lodged. Now, in terms of the criteria, there has been only one change, and that does not relate to offshore migrants. That particularly relates to onshore migrants. So earlier, there were a lot of applicants living onshore who could be eligible for a Victorian nomination. This time, however, for the year 23-24, Victoria has specified that only those who've been living in Victoria and some parts of Melbourne can be eligible to apply for a Victoria nomination. So obviously this piece of information pertains only to onshore applicants and not offshore applicants. So that is just about it. The state of Victoria is expected to conduct its first invitation round towards the end of this month, that is end of September. They're likely to conduct invitation rounds every month, and they have kind of stated on the website that we will be closing the invitation rounds early 2024. Now they've not mentioned any date or month. That could be January, it could be February, it could be March, but in any case you have good 4 to 5 months to go to lodge to expect a nomination from the state of Victoria. So if you're somebody who is targeting a nomination from Victoria and have yet not started, please get your skills assessment done immediately so that you can lodge your ROI for Victoria and avail the invitations that are to be sent out by the state of Victoria by the end of this month. So that is it for now. For any queries, please feel free to get in touch with us on caanwings@gmail.com. That is CAANWINGS@gmail.com. You can also write to us on enquiries@caanwings.com. That's ENQUIRIES at CAANWINGS.com, or call us on 78498 and we'll be happy to take up your questions. Until next time, bye bye and take care.